Temperance is high voluntary dominion. It's resisting rather than reacting. It is the art of making conscious rather than impulsive decisions. As the Stoics stated, temperance is one of the four essential virtues, alongside wisdom, justice, and courage. It involves self-control and moderation, recognizing our limits and not allowing our passions to dominate us. It is the ability to remain calm in the face of challenges and respond in a balanced and considered way. In short, temperance is inner balance, moderation that permeates all aspects of life. This virtue is of immense importance, as it is the foundation of our ability to make good decisions, especially under pressure, to maintain serenity and mental clarity, and to solve problems effectively. If you often feel controlled by your emotions, whether anger or enthusiasm, you face a serious self-control challenge, and that is precisely what brings us here. To overcome this challenge, we turn to Stoicism. In this video, I want to be practical and direct. I will present 10 practical ways to apply essential historical principles to cultivate temperance as one of your virtues. Firstly, avoid being driven by desires. True freedom does not come from excess desires, but from control over them. The Stoics believed that the constant longing for pleasure and fear of pain make us prisoners, subjugated to our passions rather than having control over ourselves. The key here is to make decisions based on what is genuinely beneficial in the long term, rather than indulging in indulgences. The practice of delaying gratification can be a great starting point. Setting long-term goals and breaking them down into steps is an effective method for directing our actions, rather than seeking instant rewards. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. If we apply this to any goal, we will see a more fulfilling life unfold before us. Keep learning and growing. Philosophy does not promise to guarantee anything external to man. The way to achieve temperance through Stoicism is through constant learning and personal growth. The Stoics believed that the path to virtue and wisdom is a constant journey. We often make the mistake of embarking on the path thinking about the destination, the reward, when the reward should be the path itself. You can incorporate this principle into your life by taking time every day to learn something new or reflect on your experiences and how you can learn from them. Not only can this help you grow as a person, but it can also provide greater perspective and help you deal with life's challenges with greater balance and calm. Take a moment every day to recognize and be grateful for the things you have. It can be as simple as having a place to live, food on the table, or loved ones by your side. Keeping a gratitude journal can be a valuable tool for this practice. Write down 3 things you feel grateful for each day. You can also go for a nature walk. During this walk, be aware of your surroundings and consciously appreciate everything around you. Value every detail. Develop a mindset of contentment, recognizing that what you have is enough to bring you happiness. Genuinely appreciate your blessings. Doing a gratitude meditation can be a powerful way to cultivate appreciation in your daily life. Moving forward from this point, direct your mind to gratitude. Let go of the demand that everything happen according to your will. Learn to accept situations as they unfold, finding happiness in the way things unfold. Gratitude, for the historical, is both a perspective and an active practice. It empowers us to focus on the positive rather than fixating on the negative. Remember to express your gratitude in tangible ways, like saying thank you more often, writing thank you notes to those who did something special for you, or simply taking a moment to appreciate the beauty in the world around you. Mainly, stay away from people who pollute your sense of gratitude, from those who propagate negativity and complaints. Appreciate what you have, because true wealth lies more in enjoying what you have than in striving for what you want. Historical people valued simplicity and moderation. By cultivating gratitude for what we already have, instead of constantly wanting more, we free ourselves from the incessant search for new things and improvements. Master the ability to deal with challenges. As technique taught us, difficulty is what awakens genius. Historical teachings remind us that obstacles and setbacks are opportunities for learning and growth. Developing resilience is an effective way to incorporate this concept into your life. This involves facing difficulties with serenity and balance, seeing setbacks as opportunities for improvement rather than personal failures. Developing problem-solving skills and embracing a progress mindset are also part of this process. Adopting a growth-oriented mindset will allow you to view setbacks as opportunities to mature and learn. Practice resilience, cultivating skills and strategies that will help you overcome adversity. Live in the present. Remember that you do not see reality as it is, but as you are. An important part of Stoicism is the idea of living in the present. Many of our anxieties and worries come from regretting the past or fearing the future. By focusing on the here and now, in this very moment, we can free ourselves from these worries and maintain calm and serenity. Developing mindfulness can be an effective way to practice this concept. This may involve taking time each day to focus on the present, perhaps through meditation or simply paying attention to the sensations of the moment. To do this, I advise avoiding multitasking. Try to do just one thing at a time and give it all your attention. Practice mindfulness, whether through formal meditation or simply paying attention to your daily actions and the conversations you have with others. Practice empathy. Life is about interpretation, and the Stoics remind us that we are all dealing with our own challenges. By practicing empathy, we can better understand others and respond in ways that maintain peace and harmony. To put this into practice, you can try to put yourself in others' shoes before judging or reacting. This could simply involve pausing and considering another person's perspective before responding. Accept what you cannot change. What disturbs men is not the facts, but the judgment on the facts, as Epictetus said. This is a fundamental element of Stoicism. The idea that we must accept the things we cannot change and focus on what we can influence will be fundamental to living a serene life. This principle can be practiced in several ways. One of them is learning to identify the difference between what we can change through our actions and what is completely out of our control. A very clear and simple example to understand is the weather. We can never control whether there will be a storm or a sunny day. Therefore, worrying about it is a useless waste of energy. Instead, we can focus on how we will prepare and respond to different weather conditions. Another way to practice this principle is through cognitive therapy techniques, which can help us recognize and question irrational or harmful thoughts. Learning to accept what we cannot change will free us from a great source of worry and allow us to live in a more serene and balanced way. Accept your strengths and weaknesses and recognize that you are human and therefore imperfect. Observe how nature accepts and adapts to changes. This might inspire you to do the same. Prioritize your mental health. Share your experiences and feelings with friends you trust. Take small steps when facing setbacks. Start with modest actions to overcome them. Recognize that adversity is a part of life and treat yourself with kindness during these challenging times. Practice detachment. As Epictetus said, detachment in the context of Stoicism means freeing ourselves from excessive dependence on external things for our own happiness. It's not about rejecting all pleasure or material good, but about not allowing our inner peace to depend exclusively on it. You can practice letting go in many ways. One of them could be meditation, where you visualize your desires and then imagine freeing yourself from them. Another way is through the practice of simplifying your life by reducing the amount of possessions you have and focusing your attention on experiences and relationships rather than material things. Last but not least is your self-care. First of all, you must keep your body in good condition. Otherwise, the mind cannot be strong and healthy. Stoics do not forget the interconnection between body and mind, acting as one. Keeping our bodies in good condition is a fundamental part of achieving temperance.